Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin, and we are going to be sampling another from the Glenlivet line. This is the 14-year Cognac Cask Selection.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, the Cognac Cask is a very different. Every time I read that, I was just like, wait, what? It is the basic, it's Glenlivet.
And it starts off like most scotches.
Exactly.
It's ex-American bourbon barrels.
Yep.
Sherry casks. Yep. And then this one's finished in cognac.
Yeah, they throw it in there for, they don't really say, but 6, 9 months, maybe a year, whatever it is. So most of the time it's spending in the traditional sherry and bourbon, and then it flips over to this cognac. And the first question that I had as I was thinking that is, what the heck is cognac? So cognac is basically white wine, brandy, just distilled white wine. So it's kind of what whiskey is to beer, like kind of grains just distilled. That's what cognac is to white wine.
I enjoy cognac. I do have a bottle. My in-laws brought me one back from Paris. There's just a teeny bit left, but
I've had that.
In my opinion, cognac drinks a lot like a bourbon.
Yeah.
It has that similar, I think, flavor profile, and definitely has a similar burn to it.
Yeah, there's a proof. It is proofed up, just like a whiskey would be. Outside of that, there's not a whole heck of a lot of information around this bottle.
Oh, the rumor, though, this is U.S. only?
Yeah, it started off as a U.S. only release. Is it still that way? I don't know. This came out in 2019, so maybe we're a tester market, or maybe it's just a flavor profile thing. I'm not totally certain.
I like the nose already.
I'm expecting a slightly different nose.
I like it, though.
From a traditional Scotch, yeah.
It's sweet.
Oh, yeah. That's a very fruity fruit.
Which is what
grapes.
Kind of makes
grapey.
sense.
Okay, yeah. But it's not just grapes. I get like apples and
some green apples in there.
Yeah, there's some other fruits in there. It's not just grapes, which is kind of funny. You would think grape would be like, oh wow, that's totally grape. But
yeah, I mean, I get the fruit, the apple, a little bit of caramel.
Yeah. A slight honey, a little malty. It is that a single malt, so it is a little malty, but it's all on the sweeter side of those things. Ooh, that drink's nice too.
It does have a little bit of burn though. I left it in there a little longer.
But yeah, I didn't. I did the first sip. I did the quick sip, and it's wow sweet.
Yeah.
It is so many sugars and
dries up though.
That's a lot of sugar, dude. Take just a quick small sip, and then do it quick, and it's powdered sugar is it's very, very sweet. The fruit is there, but the sugar is the primary note. So now I'm going to go in and do a little longer of it.
I'm amazed at the burn.
So we got the standard, right?
It's 80 proof.
80, yeah.
But there's a little bit of a burn to it.
Wonder what that would be. Would that be age? Are we starting to get that 14 years?
Sitting in a bourbon barrel.
Yeah, so maybe 14 years. You're going
to pull some of that out for sure.
A little bit more of the oaky tannin thing.
Yep. But man, my mouth dried up pretty quick there.
It heats up when you aerate. Yeah. It does heat up. It's just got a weird little sweet chocolate note in there. That was fun. I see the oak, but I don't know. For me, this is hitting so sweet. Maybe it's because of the prepper drink that we had that's, just kind of very oaky. Well,
it definitely picks up the color.
Yeah, everything that I've read and found.
The color on this is much darker than the other Glenlivets that we've had.
And that's the true color. It's not added color, from what I found.
That is much darker than.
Yeah, so something about cognac is adding to that, or just maybe that's the point. In 14 years, you start to get more of that wood coloring. The funny part is the first time I opened that, and the reason why there's not much drank, I didn't like it.
Really?
There was something about the first time I had it. It tasted off to me. Now it's tasting so good.
That I've come across that I haven't liked.
Not that I hated it. It was not ideal. It's something tasted a little bit off, and I was just like, oh, it must be the cognac. I don't know.
Well, it drinks hotter.
It does
feels a little. It doesn't feel as watered down as most scotches. I think especially like the teal their kind of their standard.
Yeah.
That is just so light.
There's
This
not
is
much
this
to
is
it.
heavier.
Yeah. There's more of an oil to it. There's more of a body to it.
Yep.
The sweetness it's got a presence.
Yep.
It's very different. So I'm sitting there trying to think. So I remember the Glenlivet 12 was super light, not a whole lot to it.
So you have the teal, the light blue. The light blue, I have both those bottles. The light blue, I bought that, and you bought the other one.
Yeah,
which was
the
like
Caribbean one.
The double oaked, and yours was the Caribbean, which was very
fruity. Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. So it goes from a kind of not much of a a very light note to that tropical fruity note that you got off the Caribbean. To there's fruit, but there's so many sweets and then the oaks coming through. That's really nice.
Yeah.
It's so much better than I remember it being. So
That
I don't
last
see
sip
that
was
one.
really, really sweet though, like all the way through. I got no burn.
No burn.
None.
Just got used to it.
And you said you got was it a chocolate note?
Yeah,
there?
just a little
I
touch
got
of
that
chocolate,
I got that on
for a second.
Very back end. I'm digging this one. Now I think this one is, if you're wanting more of a full body
Right.
out of this lineup so far,
A little bit bigger.
this is the way to go.
Totally agree. Price is $50, $60. It's somewhere in there. I think I got this for just about 60 or something along those lines. We know it's 14 years. We know it's 80 proof. We don't know a whole heck of a lot outside, like I said, number of years.
Drinks
in
180 proof though.
I will.
think.
Yeah, it definitely drinks like it's got a little bit more oomph to it, but it's not compared to some of the bourbons. It's not going to blow you out, but it does drink like there's a little bit higher proof there.
I think though the Glenlivet and those Glenmorangies, I don't think you can go wrong with any of them.
I would agree. I've had better ones or
Yeah,
not as good ones, but I definitely think that lineup, those distilleries, 24? Yep, 1824. They've been around. They kind of know what they're doing.
Yeah, I think they figured it out.
They're pushing. Crap, that's almost 200 years. Like they're getting really close. I wonder what they're going to do for a 200-year bottle. Ooh. There's got to be a special release coming.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
No, but we've said before in other episodes, like any of those Glenlivets, Glenmorangies, anyone that's kind of wanted to kind of dabble. Mm-hmm. I mean,
Good starters.
Scotch. I mean, you have the single malts, but then you have like the Lefroys. And I think people when they think of Scotch, they think of the Lefroys, the peaty.
Yep.
That charcoal, smoky.
Charcoal.
Well, there's people associate
Barbecue.
Chewing on a briquette. I mean, you don't get that from this.
No. That's nowhere's in there.
This is just kind of, I think
there's no smoke. There's no smoke note in
I
here.
think this is kind of a stepping stone.
This is a good transition whiskey from if you're used to a more bourbon American whiskey, this is a good transition whiskey to kind of get more to that single malt note. And then you could decide if you want to add a smoky part to that single malt note. Yeah. Overall, great bottle.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Not at all.
It's readily available pretty much where we shop, I would say.
Yeah. Again, it's just funny. I've not looked for it because I remember tasting it the first time and not feeling it. Now this might be the Glenlivet that I have as the Glenlivet in my bar.
Your standard Glenlivet?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I think that might be the roll. I like it.
So this is our third?
Think so.
Third Glenlivet?
Think so. We'll put a link in for the rest of them, but I think this is the third one we have. We got a couple more to do.
You do. Down here?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right.
I got to rearrange.
It's a solid bottle.
Yep.
I think for the price, $50-$60 is not out of the question for a Scotch of this profile.
Yeah.
Especially for American bourbon drinkers that want a little bit of a body to it.
Yep.
It feels like it drinks like a higher proof, and it's not. So I don't think you can go wrong.
No.
At all.
Totally agree.
So, well, I'm looking forward to continuing this line.
Yeah. We're gonna have to add some more. I'm very interested to see now that we've gotten to this and it's got a little bit more body. Really interested to see what does 18-year taste like, and I'm not sure if it's Glenlivet. They do a Solera. It might be Glenlivet. It might be Glenfiddich. I can't remember, but there's a Solera one that I really want to try. That's 18-year.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this review of the Glenlivet 14-year. But if you did, we encourage you to swipe that like button at the bottom of the screen.
While you're down there, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we post out a new show. And leave us a comment. What's your favorite Glenlivet, or what's your favorite Speyside Scotch? You know, any of those kind of things. If it's something we haven't sampled yet, love to add it to the lineup.
We like to go on the hunt.
Yes.
Love to add it to the lineup.
Yeah.
So, thanks for joining. Look forward to seeing you next episode.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers.